And now, VermontViews.org contributor Shanta asks you to ponder this.
What's community got to do with it? A friend recently shared her disillusions when she discovered that an individual who she'd been working with as both her teacher and mentor was in fact a bully and predator targeting a number of young women in our community. The main piece of her puzzlement centered around the fact that no one in this community seemed to know how to step forward to address the actions of this specific individual. Others have often shared their confusion and upset about a number of other events that have taken place here. An individual feeling like she could not properly partner with a community group because of the feeling like it was a members-only clubhouse, and of course, she didn't have the membership. Individuals refusing to work with other individuals because they did not, quote unquote, like the person who was coming to the table, or because working with a particular effort did not help to further personal agenda. Or the recurring challenge of how to truly engage our youth as a part of our community amidst the many adult complaints about the way they are present in the community. And of course, there have been many of my own personal engagements within the community that have left me feeling like we were all working together to contribute to a greater good, while other encounters have left me feeling drained as a result of feeling like I was carefully watching my step within a viper's den. And I know I'm not alone in this feeling. Of all of my years of witnessing and or being a part of various efforts points to an overarching question. Who and what should be a part of a community? How should we all enact community? And how do we properly address the challenges that disrupt what we are trying to create with each other? Now, when I say challenges, I'm not narrowing it down to crime, drug addiction, or homelessness. Those, of course, are the usual suspects. I'm also referring to concepts like partnership and our daily interactions with each other. In other words, our work and leisure together, or addressing people, places, and things that cause the discord within a community. I'm far from perfect and continue to learn about the ways of community and partnership throughout my various professional lives. I'm also not suggesting that we gather around a campfire together and become best friends. We all know all communities are not created equal, and like families, there is always some level of dysfunction that we are faced with navigating. And like a family, how do we help the individuals who are not included or become displaced? How do we bring everyone to the table to talk about the things that may be very tough for us to talk about? Or how do we usher out the people, places, or things that no longer fit with what we want to accomplish? One thing that seems to be our strength is our ability to occasionally gather around the table. Is it possible for us to gather around the table to talk about what perhaps is the most difficult topic of all? How to create, maintain, and perhaps rebuild our community with the dysfunction that exists within it? What do we mean when we call ourselves a town or a community? Who or what do we want to be a part of that picture? And very much like families, the factors that we want present are not necessarily planned, but knowing what we know about what ails us, what strengthens us, and everything in between within this specific community might be a good starting point for becoming more conscious about how to build forward. So I ask you, how do we want to continue shaping our community?